Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if it's your first time here. I know I don't have much of a channel, but I will someday. So what I want to talk about today is painting on glass. And although I am not new to painting and crafting and all kinds of things, I am new to painting on glass. So I know a lot of people have trouble with the bubbles that come up when you're doing this. And so I think I found a way for me to get rid of the bubbles anyway. It works for me. So let's see if it works for anybody else. So what I've done as I created this box, these are not LEDs, these actually get warm. So you want to make sure you have space in there so that, you don't create a fire hazard or anything. These are just the candelabra bulbs, and they come in a string of three. Well, this one is a string of three. You can get them in ones, twos, threes. I don't know how many you can get them in, but I got 3 in here, and it keeps it pretty warm. I mean, it's not hot. The bulbs are pretty hot, but it keeps the glass just warm enough that when you're painting on it, you don't get bubbles. Or you do get bubbles, but they go away pretty quick. So let's just find a space here and put a little paint in there and see if we can create a bubble and then get rid of it. How about that? Let's see which color I want to use here. All right. So let's find one of these over here. Let's do one of these little ones. See if we can get a bubble to pop up in here. The glass is already warm, so it may not even create a bubble, but let's see if we can get it to bubble. Oops, that was not good. Okay, it's making little bubbles in there. But the heat of the glass itself from those bulbs is going to take those bubbles right out, so you won't have to do anything with it. Filling in the space. I know I got some out of the line here, but that's okay. I'll deal with that later. Trying to make a bubble. Won't even make a bubble because the glass is warm, I guess. It's not even going to make a bubble. So, anyway, if it would have made a bubble, and these specks you see in here, those are not bubbles. That's glitter. I have glitter in one of my colors, and actually it's a hologram. It's kind of a clear that I use in a lot of these. And so you see those are specks of glitter that are in there, not bubbles. But yeah, it's not even creating any bubbles. And I'm, playing around, splashing around with this brush. And it's just warm enough that it's not going to create any bubbles. Let's see what happens if we take it off of there. Well, let's turn it off. And let the glass cool. Find a cool spot. And let's do this again. Let me add a little bit of water. My paint's getting a little thick. Just a drop. And the paints that I'm using are just acrylics that I found the recipe on YouTube. Glass painting. It's a fellow from across the pond, and he's a nice old chap. And I like his recipes for his glass paints. And as far as I know, he just calls his channel Glass Painting. And you should check him out. If I knew how to link him, I would. I don't know how. I watch a lot of videos, so I just happen to like his recipes. And so that's what I'm using as his. And kudos to him. And okay, we've got a square here with no bubbles. Okay, so let's splash around in it. See if we can create a bubble. We can't even create a bubble. Let's try something different. Let's try a different brush, maybe. This is a hard brush that it's got hard paint in it. I can't even create a bubble. Stir it around. I can create a bubble. Or maybe I can't. Wow. There's some bubbles. Now it's got bubbles. Now let's turn it back on. See if we can pop those bubbles. I'm just going to move the edges back in because it's going to start drying on me. Yep, I seen them popping. So in a second, there will be no bubbles at all. Let me see if that's bubbles or specks. Oops. Oops. Let me see which brush I want to grab. Yeah, the bubbles are gone. Well, no, there's a couple little bubbles there. So, once this glass is hot, though, they will go away, I promise you. I also have a bulb in here. It doesn't get near as hot as these do. Oh, it's getting hot. I hope y'all can see that. There's some little bubbles. I can't tell if that's bubbles or glitter. I guess I should try this bubble technique without the glitter in it. Oh, that's glitter. That's not bubbles. They're gone. So anyway, if you decide to make one of these, I hope it works for you. Good luck, and I hope to be making more videos soon. Thank you. Bye.